the explosion heard around the world. It started as a whisper, a single headline on a quiet Tuesday morning. Kim Tae-hyung generates $3.1 billion in global impact. And just like that, the internet detonated. Within hours, the story hit every major entertainment outlet across the globe. Twitter, gone. Instagram, flooded. TikTok, a tsunami of edits, reactions, and disbelief. $3.1 billion? Are you kidding me? Fans screamed in disbelief, but it was no joke. Forbes confirmed it, the Korean Ministry of Culture echoed it, and even Wall Street couldn't stop talking about it. Kim Tae-hyung, better known as V of BTS, had officially become a one-man economic powerhouse. From fashion deals to music streams, from perfume lines to viral fan-generated content, his name alone was worth more than some countries' yearly tourism revenue. And the craziest part? He didn't even try. How one man became a global economy. Let's break it down. Kim Tae-hyung isn't just a singer, he's a cultural phenomenon. Every time he breathes, an economy grows. Every time he posts, a brand stock spikes. When he wore a Celine blazer, sold out in 12 minutes. When he dropped a selfie holding Cartier, Google searches for Cartier men's accessories spiked by 480%. When he smiled at the airport, that smile alone generated $750,000 in media exposure value. Marketing analysts call it the Taehyung effect, a mix of authenticity, charisma, and unpredictability that makes him irresistible. He doesn't endorse brands, he defines them. Luxury houses are lining up like pilgrims at a holy shrine, hoping just to get a touch of the Taehyung magic. Taehyung is not just a celebrity, he's an economy wrapped in art, said one executive from Louis Vuitton. The viral avalanche. Social media became his playground long ago, but 2025, this was domination. Taehyung's fan base, known as Vante Nation, operates like a digital army. Within seconds of a post, trends emerge, videos remix, art explodes. When he posted a single word, mood, the hashtag Taehyung mood hit 1.8 billion views in under 48 hours. Entire TikTok challenges were born from that one word. YouTube creators rushed to analyze his expressions, fashion, lighting, even his hand position. One fashion vlogger joked, "At this point, Taehyung could wear a curtain and it'd become the next fashion revolution." This wasn't fan culture anymore. It was digital economics. Every like, every retweet, every repost generated real-world currency. The silent genius behind the chaos. But who is Taehyung when the lights go out? Behind the viral storms and luxury campaigns, he remains the same soulful artist who began as a boy from Daegu, dreaming under the neon glow of Seoul. Friends say he's calm, reflective, and oddly quiet in person. He prefers sketching to socializing, jazz records to chart toppers, and painting over partying. That quiet creativity, ironically, is what fuels his global appeal. He doesn't chase fame, he attracts it. He doesn't shout for attention, the world leans in to listen. In one recent interview, he said softly, "Art should speak louder than noise." And it does. Billions of dollars louder. Fashion royalty, from Seoul to Paris. Paris Fashion Week 2025 was supposed to be about couture. It turned into the Taehyung show. He arrived in a simple black suit, no logo, no glitter. And yet every camera turned, every model paused, every influencer gasped. Reporters called it the calmest chaos ever witnessed. Fashion critics dubbed him the human runway. Within hours, every look he wore sold out. Even unrelated brands reported surges. One small French designer said, "We don't even sell what he wore, but our store crashed anyway." Celine, Cartier, and Dior, they're not just brands Taehyung wears. They're empires reborn under his gaze. As Vogue Paris wrote, Taehyung doesn't follow trends. Trends follow him, desperately. The music that moves markets. While the fashion world bows, the music world kneels. Taehyung's solo tracks in 2025 didn't just chart, they conquered. His single Golden Echo debuted at #1 in 72 countries and stayed there for 6 consecutive weeks. But more than that, every release creates cultural shockwaves. Spotify servers crash, Apple Music trends collapse, TikTok edits multiply like wildfire. Critics call his voice liquid velvet, fans call it home, and the industry calls it revenue. Analysts estimate that each Taehyung song cycle, from teasers to live shows, generates nearly $150 million in global spending, from music sales to tourism, fashion, and even fan art commissions. He's not just an artist, he's an industry ecosystem. Billion-dollar human, billion-dollar heart. Despite all the chaos, Taehyung remains grounded. When Forbes dubbed him the $3.1 billion human, he responded with a simple post: "Thank you, but I just make music for people who feel alone." That humility hit harder than any luxury campaign. Fans around the world broke down in tears, calling him the artist who saves souls quietly. He donated millions to art schools, children's hospitals, and cultural preservation projects, often anonymously until fans trace the source. He doesn't flaunt his kindness, he lives it. It's no wonder people call him the gentle giant of influence. When the world literally can't handle him. At this point, it's not even hyperbole. When Taehyung launched his new photo exhibition, Ethereal, the ticketing site literally crashed in 23 countries. Airlines reported increased bookings to Seoul. Hotels introduced the Taehyung experience packages. One viral tweet summed it up perfectly. He sneezes and the global economy trembles. Memes, edits, digital art, everything snowballs into cultural moments. The United Nations even referenced his name in a discussion about celebrity-driven microeconomies. It's official, the world's digital infrastructure struggles to keep up with one man.
The era of Taehyung, beyond BTS. Some people asked, can he stand alone without BTS? The answer arrived with fireworks. Taehyung didn't leave BTS, he evolved from it. The group remains legendary, but Taehyung carved a lane that didn't exist before. He redefined what solo artistry means in the modern age. Part painter, part singer, part cultural architect. He didn't compete with anyone, he competed with his own potential. And every time he rises, he carries the legacy of BTS higher, proving that individual brilliance can amplify collective greatness. The legend still rising. $3.1 billion isn't a number anymore. It's a symbol of creativity, emotion, and unstoppable influence. Kim Taehyung stands at the intersection of art, commerce, and emotion. I don't know why this shit got me lazy right now. The world may say it can't handle him, but maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe Taehyung was never meant to be handled. He's meant to inspire, to transcend, to prove that authenticity, art, and heart still have value in a world obsessed with numbers. And as one fan perfectly wrote under his latest photo, he's not just a person, he's a feeling that costs billions. The global business of Taehyungomics. Economists have an entirely new word for what Kim Taehyung represents, Taehyungomics. It started as a fandom joke, a meme about how every time he breathes, stocks move. But now it's a real term circulating in marketing conferences and university case studies. A professor at Harvard Business School recently said during a lecture, if traditional marketing is supply and demand, then Kim Taehyung is gravitational pull. Everything naturally orbits him. Luxury fashion houses track his appearances the same way meteorologists track hurricanes, but prettier ones.
One executive confessed, "Whenever we hear he's traveling, we triple our server capacity. We know something's about to sell out." From Seoul to Paris to Los Angeles, brands report up to 800% spikes in sales within hours of Taehyung being spotted with their products, even accidentally. He once wore a plain white t-shirt from a small Seoul boutique. 2 days later, the brand had back orders worth $12 million. They called it a miracle. The internet called it just another Tuesday with Taehyung, the emotional billionaire. Beyond numbers, though, lies what really defines him: the heart. Taehyung's power doesn't come from wealth or fame, but from connection. He looks into a camera and somehow makes millions feel personally seen. That's what no algorithm can replicate. When he performed his ballad Blue Horizon at a benefit concert this year, even the most cynical reporters teared up. One journalist wrote, "I went there to cover a concert. I left with a soul cleanse." After the show, donations to UNICEF's Child Education Fund skyrocketed by 600%, all credited to the Taehyung ripple effect. Even global CEOs admit privately that they study him, not for fashion, not for music, but for empathy. A Japanese marketing director said, "His energy isn't just influence, it's healing. And that's why people buy, not from hype, but from hope." He's the rare celebrity who doesn't chase virality. He creates meaning. And the world responds with loyalty that money can't buy, but somehow still turns into billions. The infinity ahead. So what's next for Kim Taehyung? Rumors whisper of global art exhibitions, a self-directed film, and even a luxury fragrance line designed around emotions. Insiders claim that international investors are already preparing new ventures that orbit around the Taehyung ecosystem.